One, two, one, two, one, two. Snowmageddon, baby. Jerome Baker III. We are back in full effect. What's a podcast? Dolo, dolo, dolo. Um, Shout out to everybody who subscribes. Um, Excuse me. It's a beautiful evening here, Washington D.C. Sunday, January 5th. We're gonna give a shout out to the boy Pierre Edwards. It's my guy. That's his birthday on the 6th. Crazy January 6th is going down again next year. When you know what I'm saying? When you hear this, it'll be January 6th. Um, and I think that, it's just a day forever burned into the core memory of Americans, especially with Trump about to be back in office. It's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? People need to get a bit more thorough in their holding each other accountable for things. But Lord knows I'm just trying to do a little workout. Shout out to Joe Holder. He put up the fire workout today. It's light work, though. It's light work. 10 push-ups, 20 jumping jacks, 10 sit-ups, 20 jumping jacks, 5 rounds. Let's do it. My arms are killing me, but it's a beautiful look. And we're here, man. We're here. It's 25, baby. It's 2025. Shout out to everybody born in 1980, 1990, 2000, whatever the case may be. And New Year's here in DC was tremendous. DJ at a spot called the Eaton Hotel. Wild Days at the Eaton Hotel. There was a high number of birds in the building. The fellas was on point. My DJing was stellar. Weather cooperated. It wasn't too cold. Much unlike this since this week, though. If this is Sunday, it's been less than a week. It's been freezing in DC. I believe it was 30 degrees. On Saturday, felt like 18. I mean, it's the East. The East in January, the same way as Arizona in July. You don't want no parts of it. You know what I'm saying? But the East in January will make you want to step your game up because you got to have the proper coat. DC, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the coats, people got coats. Arc'teryx big out here, North Face, Patagonias, but like a lot of ill North Faces, a lot of different pieces, tech lines, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, Arc'teryx got pieces. So I enjoyed seeing people bust out the coats and having the flyness. I roll with a Uniqlo joint that's definitely like not warm enough, but I always wear a hoodie underneath, so I'm 1-2 in it. But I said, you know what? Let me get in shape. So I'm getting situated. And next year, like I'm already looking at sales now. I've been looking at this number, that coats. I've been looking at, a bunch of different brands. That's the bubbles. I need to get a Nupsy just because I've been on the East Coast for 20. I've been on the East Coast for 27 years. My goodness, it's longer than I was out west. But I need a Nupsy just because, you need one. It's just standard East Coast wear. And we're here to represent. Let's get it popping. It was a great weekend. But before we actually got to the weekend, Abdul had a birthday party. Wednesday night was actually the first spot called Maquetto in Northeast. And the food at Maquetto is some of the best food that if you live in DC, you should have had by now. If not, then you should come to DC and try it out. Phenomenal food. Truly, incredibly great food. It was a hell of a sense of community. You know what I'm saying? There was people everywhere. There was people from Monier, Commonwealth, Carpet Company guys were there. Like, there's a lot of real support for Abdul. Because he's like, he's the sneaker guy. Rest in peace, DJ Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying? And Abdul was Clark's best friend, and he has his own path that he's on, and it's heavily well regarded, well respected. So it's a beautiful thing to celebrate the born day. Let's see, that was Wednesday. So Thursday I got just posted at the crib all day Thursday. Oh yeah, had to run around, take care of some business. Friday, I linked up with my man Joe Palmer. Joe Palmer is a great person, incredible person, incredible friend, and also the best drummer in the world. And so Joe Palmer and I have some songs that are coming out this upcoming Friday, and we listened to the final versions, the final masters, registered band camps. I believe we're going to take some photos this week to try to, get some things popping. And Joe is just an awesome guy. I had a gig that night, and him coming out that night with his lady. Texted me the next morning, Jerome Baker III, the transition king. Yeah, no, that's what we do. Had another meeting Saturday morning when it was 30 degrees out. Had the bean with me, she was riding with me. We leave that meeting. We try to go to the grocery store. People are fighting in the grocery store, like Royal Rumble in the grocery store. Left that grocery store and ended up going to like the hood grocery store, and everything was tremendous. You know what I'm saying? They hadn't run out of food yet. I feel like it's a poorly designed hood grocery store, but at least they have a grocery store. And yeah, it was a really great weekend. Saturday night, played a spot in DC called Heist. Heist is a bottle service club, kind of trend to the younger kids. So they said, "Yo, Rome, can you we have some kids open up for you. Do you mind coming in at 12 versus 10?" Do I what? Absolutely, player. 2 hours of sleep, get my mind right, get my songs properly, together. Yeah, I jumped on that set at 12. We took off. And we was in there till late. And it was a good time. You know what I mean? A lot of good energy, good following, just good everything. So DJing has been tremendous so far this year with 3 gigs in. With another 3 this week actually. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe 4 actually. We'll see if I decide to partake in that. What else? We have this music coming out. Joe Palmer and Jerome Baker III present 11 a.m. It's a 2-song EP that'll be available on Bandcamp to start. And I probably stream it on SoundCloud. But it's called 11 a.m. because we get together at 11 a.m. On the mornings that we link, and we work for 2 to 3 hours. So we usually work from about 11 to 2, sometimes 3, but we like to just sort of like find our happy place, work really well. I think Joe does an amazing job of just really being a dope collaborator. You know what I'm saying? I bring a limited skill set to the table. He's able to take what I bring and just take it to new heights that I can't even hear. Or he's able to bring me in on his ideas, look for my feedback, look for my sort of constructive criticism, and then continue to take it to the next level. He has a network of musicians that I think is just phenomenal. The way I have a network of DJ friends, he has a network of musicians. And so this being our first release, we're just taking our time. We've actually had the songs done since November, but we just had to get back in, listen to them with fresh ears, and boom. So now we have 11 a.m. dropping hopefully Friday 10th. I'm hoping that's what we're gonna do. All signs are pointing to that direction. I sent out all of our sort of design requests, and what I'm saying, like, we need this. So when you see that link, I know we don't ask a lot from you here, but I'd appreciate it if you listen on SoundCloud, download it on Bandcamp, Forever in Your Debt. And that would be super tight. Looking forward to doing that. And we actually already have the songs ready for next month. So we've got another 2 to 3 pack, and we got some artists that we're shopping music too, because it's that good. And I know you will be, um, you will enjoy it. Again, I enjoy constructive criticism. I'm not a child, so I'm willing to. If somebody says, "Hey, this, cool, let's cook, let's do it." You feel me? Um, Shout out to my mother. The little things in life. As you get older in life, the little things become the big things. And one of the big things that my mother blessed blessed me with is new pajamas for Christmas. She got me a 3-pack of new pajamas. Target brand, Good and Gather. Holla at your boy. Oh, amazing, amazing. You know, I had a pair. They were starting to see the end. I don't know if they're going to make it through Q1 of 2025. Got a fresh new pair. We're ready. We're re-up. REUPGANG. Shout out to Darling Nikki. Darling Nikki has been operating very well as friends. You know, we've been in a good space of just being friends, and we're gonna let the gigs come to us. But a lot of great things for Darling Nikki. I'm sending out this master email a bit later tonight to our graphic designers ad agency that we're working with, the Cagency. And man, gang. Been seeing a lot of and listening to a lot of year-end lists. Great, you know, just music in general. There's so much music that comes out, so much music that we all listen to in different formats, so much media that we consume in different formats that it's a little difficult for me to sit down and listen to one album time and time again, unless it has a particular flow about it and it moves quickly. Like the Kendrick album, I think moves very quickly. For me, I want to say my favorite album of the year was probably Schoolboy Q. I just thought he was just fire. I thought it was amazing. Excuse me. My second favorite album of the year was probably Kendrick. Third favorite album of the year is Tyler. Fourth was probably Rotation, Makami. Fifth probably, I mean, at this point it's kind of like, but I think the Glorilla was really good. It was a good album, like the full piece, the full body of work was piece. And then like, I don't really, after that, it's kind of tough for me to go to albums. Like I listen to just a lot of like instrumental albums a lot. Like a lot of not Tame Impala, but Krungbin. I like Jungle's album a lot. I think that came out in 23. I like I listen to Highest Coyote, Jamiroquai. Like that's the vibe for me as a creator. As a creator, that's what I need. I need the music on, but I don't need the lyrics, because then I start thinking I got bars or something like that. But I will say that there's an amazing 24 was an amazing year for music, and I think that 25 is going to continue that trend, particularly starting with Joe Palmer and Jerome Baker. Present 11 a.m. All of the work is going to be done by a new creative agency that we're working with called the Radical New Wave. So please look out for the Radical New Wave. Look out for 11 a.m. So hold on, you'll hear it, you'll see it. It'll be something that you can't get away from. Obviously, again, like I said, we're looking at a snow day in DC. When you hear this, government shut down, public schools are shut down, and we're also 2 weeks out from inauguration. And it's a very somber moment, I think, to have this person be reelected and have these cronies be in charge of the government after all that they've done. And, I think that it's interesting watching the power of the South, the power of ignorance, the power of cheating and history sort of outweigh what's quote unquote good. And I think that, for instance, Democrats, like, they play by rules that don't exist. There are no rules to the Republican Party. There is no such thing as a low blow, just a blow, pause. Democrats, you have to play by the rules. So if you're going to disrespect me, I got to disrespect you 10 times harder. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna talk about me, I gotta talk about your family. I gotta talk about your kid's kindergarten teacher. You feel me? Like, so we'll see. You know, we're looking at, even now we're looking at the congestion rules in New York and how that's making, like, you know, changing real estate prices. And, you know, it's an evil world that we live in, truly, right? I had a person, you know, was talking to somebody on text that was in South Africa, and I'm just like, bro, like, you know, I'm sure there are tremendous things about South Africa, but I don't forget about the history of that place. And until it is equal for everybody, I'm not really trying to hear about it. Could be my own ignorance. I know there are tremendous people, good. There's some great people in South Africa, but, you know, we're looking at a South African trying to ruin America. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy Tesla. I like Tesla. I want a Tesla. But if Cousins in charge, I can't do nothing about that. You know what I mean? So I think that we're just we're in an interesting space historically. I know there are about two or three African countries that are actually fighting back their oppressor, their colonial oppressor, and I think it's amazing to see happen in real time. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to find. I can't even find his name, so and I apologize about that. But this is super dope to see. You know, obviously we are What's a Podcast. First episode of the year. There's you know, there's a lot of sneakers. Is what we is part of our fabric. I know the only shoe, like I said, that I'm looking forward to next year is the Air Max 95. I think that's going to be tremendous. I'm also, you know, you're like, I just want one. Now I got to get back in it. These Nike, what are they? Nike Dunk Low Pro Bs. I had the Pro Bs when they dropped the first time, like in '99. I had two pair of the Pro Bs. Don't ask me how I got them. The Marshall's Dunks is what they were called. And yes, I'm looking forward to these new ones that are coming out. The price, not sure if I need those. And then they're dropping the Nike Air Max Up Tempos in the Mystic Teal colorway. If you are a child of the 80s and 90s, such as myself, and played basketball, you remember those sneakers. It's going to be the cover art of our episode this week. And man, them dropping these is just going to be a phenomenal shoe. Like, I got to find them on sale because there's no way I'm paying full price for these. I think $165 in March of 2025. Not going to happen. And I think they look a little different than the originals. But we're going to figure it out. But, you know, it's 2025. We're here. We're focused. You know, people aren't drinking right now. People are in the gym heavy right now. And if those people choose to have a drink, or if they choose to stop going to the gym, do not disrespect them for that. Do not label them as a failure. People have to, there's a lot going on out here. And so you should respect what they have going on. You know what I mean? Hold on. We had to get a little, it's not crisp. But nevertheless, like, you know, people are people. You don't know what happens in people's lives. Things change. Sometimes you need a honey blend. Sometimes you need a shot of tequila. You really don't need tequila. It's pretty bad for you. All liquor is bad for you. I think I just read some of the worst things on, like, the 3 worst things you can eat are like anything. It's like that breakfast biscuit company. What is this called? Johnson, something like that. I don't know, but it's a boxed, like, croissants, bacon, egg, and cheese. That company's terrible for you. Coffee, I read, is absolutely horrible for your teeth, and obviously soda. Now, as an African American, I need an orange or a grapes Fanta every 6 weeks, but I'm trying to cut that out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to cut out just all forms of just disrespecting my body because I would not want to see it affect a homie. So why would I want to put it in my own body? Right? You only get one body. Ho said it. Nobody built like you. You design yourself, and if you take it seriously, you can be in this body for a long time, and it can treat you right. It can do you right, and Lord knows we want to go to Rome this summer. You feel me? So, um, if you're on the East Coast, particularly DC and up, um, then you know what I'm saying. Shout out to you. Be safe. Be smart. You don't need to be outside. There's nothing in the grocery store. It's already empty. And make sure that you are just being safe. Safe is the way we want to start the year. Be smart. We're not arguing. You got it, family. You know what I'm saying? We're not putting up with disrespect, but we're not going to fall victim to it either. Okay? DJ Jerome Baker III started the year out strong. Great gigs, great. Family's healthy. Praying morning, noon, night. You know what I'm saying? And we're just gonna keep it moving like that. New episode should be up. This is Monday. Fellas should be back Wednesday or Thursday, and we will go from there. Until then, we are out. Peace.